Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Dion. This is actually the second time I'm filming this because I screamed and was just talking so loudly in the first video, because I get very passionate about this subject, that my mic crapped out. So yeah. So I am so excited for this video because we're gonna be discussing today we are going to be discussing outfits to wear to the ERAS tour, Taylor Swift's tour that is happening in like less than a week now, and basically outfits as your favorite era. So if you're like a Fearless girl or a Red girl or a Reputation like, you know what I mean? So we're gonna be going through each album and talking about just like the general vibe of the aesthetic clothing wise. So I'm gonna be showing you guys TikToks of what other Swifties have been planning on dressing for at the ERAS tour, and then I'm gonna be giving you guys a couple of costume ideas as well. If you've watched my Halloween videos, you know that I love like a stupid costume, like a last minute, like wink wink nod nod costume. So you're gonna get a lot of those. They'll be pretty unique. So if you like fashion videos and Taylor Swift, definitely subscribe to my channel because I post videos every Thursday. And with that, let's get into it. So also in this video, I am going to be just picking like 4 songs from each album that I would have in my ERAS dream set list, and I'll show you guys the total dream set list at the end. But you know, I would love to know what you really want to hear at the ERAS tour, and if you're going, I'll be at the Gillette show May 19th. So excited! Also, I want to say the rule on this channel, if you are new here, is that we look in our own closet, we borrow from a friend, and then if we have to, we shop secondhand. We really try to, like, I'm all about sustainable fashion and just being really conscious with your clothing. So all of the outfits that I'm suggesting, a lot of it you can like DIY or borrow from people. It should be pretty accessible. All right, so with that, let's get into it. I'm wearing my Taylor Swift merch right now, my Folklore cardigan, and my Sweet Nothing baby tee. I'm just so excited. So first, we're gonna talk about debut. Now, I am a debut stan. I found out about Taylor Swift before she even had a full album out, when she only had an EP out. Like, that's it, just a couple singles. So and that's when I was like 9 years old. So I have been growing up with Taylor Swift, and people talk so much crap about debut, and I am not here for it. In the debut era, it was lots of turquoises, whites, blues, like natural colors. So the debut outfits include a lot of handkerchief hems, like kind of like boho country glam vibes, cowboy boots with everything, big beautiful curls. It was very girls next door. Most of the outfits were some sort of like sundress with boots. Personally, I think if you're gonna go as debut Taylor for the ERAS tour, don't even bother if you're not gonna curl your hair. I'm just saying, like, that is such a big part of it. Obviously, makeup is quite natural. And she has a few music videos from this era, so you could always pull from those. I love the music video looks from Our Song or Picture to Burn or the Should Have Said No performance. I mean, there's so many things that you could do. Or just like niche photos of Taylor Swift from that time, like her Abercrombie era, that kind of thing. My suggestions, one is to go as a literal picture to burn. So out of like whiteboard, making like a Polaroid frame, and then you can either burn the edges or you can do like a feather boa that like looks like fire, and you can write like a caption that has to do with the song on it. And I just think that'd be really cute going as like an actual picture to burn. This is my first ever Taylor Swift concert, so I'm so excited, and I also don't really know the like ethics, the rules around concerts, but I know people are going kind of all out. Obviously, like, you don't have a ton of room, maybe you don't want to do like a full picture to burn, but I think that would be really cute. And then my other suggestion, which I think a lot of people are gonna do, is the picture to burn music video look with the arm sleeves, black headband, black dress, black boots. So good. People will know what you're doing with the arm sleeves. Like, people will totally get the costume, and I just think that'll be so fun. I'm basically treating this like Halloween. I love dressing up. So my 4 dream set list songs for the ERAS tour, for the debut album, are Tim McGraw. If I hear that intro to Tim McGraw, I'm going to snap my own neck. I'm going to throw up, dude. Picture to Burn, obviously, because I want to scream "You're gay" at Taylor Swift. If you know, you know. I'm so mad because I actually have that original Taylor Swift album downloaded on my computer at home in Miami, but I don't have it on my phone. I would love to hear like old Taylor, like current Taylor do Should Have Said No. Like I feel like she could really like rock it out, and that is also such a like iconic song, and like that performance, just like I would love to hear it live. And the last one is Mary's song, which I like that was my favorite song on the album when the album first came out. So it has such a special place in my heart. I would love to hear it live. I know it is not likely. Shut up. Teardrops on My Guitar is very, very close, but I think Mary's song is gonna win. Next is the Fearless era. The Fearless era is very like gold, yellow, bronze, white, or like a royal blue accent every now and then. She's in her like princess era, so lots of ball gowns. It's still very girl next door, like on the red carpet or street style wise, but it's definitely more glam than the debut era. She still had the big curls. This was also like, she was very theatrical in this time. Like she always dressed like a princess. She had like headbands across the forehead a lot, which was so common back then. There are so many iconic looks from the music videos from this era, as well as the tour outfits, like the You Belong With Me tour outfit. I mean, there's so many. I think personally what would be so cute is to go as brunette Taylor from the You Belong With Me video. So like straight flat ironed hair, either her like pink jumpsuit look or the prom look or even the cheer look. I think that would be so cute and funny, and it's such a like a niche thing, you know what I mean? And I would love to see that at the ERAS tour. My other one is a very simple one, last minute. If you're going with like a boyfriend or something, you could go Crazy and Crazier, as like the song Crazier from the Hannah Montana movie. Kind of dumb. Or you could just have a shirt that says Crazier. Like, I don't know. I just think, yeah, it works. Easy to DIY from like a thrifted t-shirt or something. And then my 4 songs from the Fearless era that I would love to have on the set list are You Belong With Me and Love Story. I know those are her biggest hits, and she will probably play those, but those songs mean so much to me. I friggin' love those songs, and I want to hear them live. The other one would be Mr. Perfectly Fine from The Vault. I feel like this would be so fun to sing at a concert. Like I'm ready to sing Mr. Perfectly Fine live. And White Horse, that song, also, I just have like fond memories of that song. So I would love to hear White Horse, but I feel like that's probably unlikely. Okay, we're getting into Speak Now. Taylor Swift is like so at the top of her game. It's very, very purple, very much a purple aesthetic, very fantasy, a little bit more girly. She did a lot of like 1920s sort of like flappery looks, especially like in the Mean music video and stuff. She had pops of red, again, lots of sparkles, side bangs, a lot of shorter silhouettes with still like hints of country in there. There's the iconic Speak Now dress. There's costumes from the Mean music video, like I said. There's so many. I think she was in CSI during this era as well. Like you could do a couple of things. I think doing this like cupcake look, that paparazzi photo, would be so funny from this era. Cause I don't know about you, but like that picture is like burned in my mind. Like I remember that so, like being everywhere, like 17 everywhere. And so I think like the headband, the red dress, the red lipstick, the curls, and then like holding 2 cupcakes. I think that would be really funny to go as, like even if you do like stuffed animal cupcakes, I just think that would be really funny to go as at the ERAS tour. And then the second costume suggestion I have would be going as the bell from Haunted from the Speak Now tour. She used to like ring this bell on the Speak Now tour, not that I would know, but whatever. And so either going as like an actual bell or going as like the Haunted dress, so the white dress with the like kind of muddy bottom that's on the Haunted single. I think that would be so cute. Haunted is such a fan favorite. And speaking of which, obviously Haunted is on my top 4 to play at the ERAS tour, as well as Better Than Revenge, Enchanted, and Dear John. Nothing surprising here. I love Speak Now. Again, I'm a debut stan, Red is my #1 favorite album debut. Love Folklore, love Midnights. I'm sticking with the hits for Speak Now, but like come on. Like, could you lie? Like, these would be great songs to hear live. Okay, so next we are getting into the Red era, which again, like I just said, this is my favorite album. The color scheme is very red, white, black. The fashion era, it was so good for Taylor Swift. Like, she did lots of like twee 50s style, and obviously the red lip everywhere. And this would be so easy to recreate nowadays because all this stuff is at the thrift store. So again, red lipsticks, hats, nautical looks, graphic tees, high-waisted shorts, a twee style. I think one amazing costume to reference would be the Rolling Stone photo shoot. So easy, brown shorts, white top, like saddle shoes, and a Letterman jacket, but people will know with like smudgy eye makeup. Oh, that'd be such a good look to recreate. This Red era tour, like the costumes were incredible. So you could do so many different references from the Red era tour, from just like the military sort of like epaulets, whatever that is, or the like album cover. I mean, the red, there's so many good like red references. I Knew You Were Trouble, so good. And then my other costume would be a reference to All Too Well 10-minute version, and either doing the protagonist grown up from that music video / short film with the red hair and the bun and the turtleneck. I think that would be really cute. Or going as like a baby, aka Jake Gyllenhaal's Lovers, for the I'll get older but your lovers will stay my age line. Come on, we have to hear it. And obviously All Too Well 10-minute version is I need to hear it live. I'm sorry, I'm gonna ask for a refund if I don't hear it live. If I hear the intro to State of Grace, I will be transported back being a 16-year-old in high school. Oh my, yes. State of Grace is definitely in my ERAS tour set list. Message in a Bottle, just because I feel like that will be so fun to dance to. Like, just so crazy. Like, I love it. I think that'd be so fun to dance to. And then this one is so unlikely, and I have a very unpopular opinion about this song, but The Last Time, I think it's probably Taylor Swift's best duet that she's ever done. It's still my favorite. It's one of the best songs on that album, and you guys can argue with the wall. Alrighty, I'm transporting you to the year 1989. This era was all about like blues, creams, whites, with, of course, like a pop of red in her lips. She did a lot of like Tumblr pale grunge vibes, so like circle skirts, A-line skirts with a graphic tee, flannel, Wayfarers, just very Tumblr aesthetic. Her tour outfits are also pretty iconic from this, with the seagull sweater and just like the crop top, glitter skirt kind of vibe. And her street style was so good. My costume would be one going as Alice. She has a song on 1989 called Wonderland, and I think referencing that as being Alice, maybe like carrying tattoo remover and like a Glee logo in reference to Diana Agron. I'm not gonna explain things to you guys. If you know, you know. A lot of my listen, this video is for the Swifties. So if you're not getting the references, that's on you to educate yourself. And then my other costume, which I honestly might do for Halloween one year, is the No It's Becky look. This would be so easy to recreate. You literally just need a plaid skirt and a yellow shirt, and then you can write No It's Becky on it. This is a reference to Tumblr, and oh my God, like this was so funny. It's still so funny. And I feel like if you went as No It's Becky at the ERAS tour, Swifties are gonna love you. My 4 songs for the 1989 portion of the set list would be Blank Space, top 10 favorite Taylor Swift songs of all time. I love that song. Out of the Woods, because I need to hear that bridge live. Come on, I need to hear that bridge live. New Romantics. Can you imagine if she played that live? That would be so fun. And then this is whatever, a dark horse one, but You Are in Love. That song means so much to me, And if I got to hear it live, I think I would spontaneously combust. Okay, we are entering our Reputation era. I feel like this is probably her most polarizing album, and as well as like polarizing era. Like you either loved her or you hated her at this time. We don't have a lot of street style because she was quite aloof in this era, but we have some iconic tour and music video looks. So the color scheme is very like black, gold, white, silver, and like hints of green and red. Lots of like snake motifs, bodysuits, sequins, hoods, just very like dark masculine vibes. She did have some rainbows sprinkled in there as well though. In terms of doing the like Reputation look, the shaggy sort of like natural hair, again, the tour outfits would be so good. I think going as Bleachella, the in-between time between 1989 and Reputation, if you have that hair or that kind of wig, I think that'd be so good to recreate the Bleachella look. Again, such an iconic moment in Swiftie history. You could also do her delicate look. You could do any of the various Taylors in the Look What You Made Me Do music video. For my two costume suggestions, one of them would be going as Karen the Snake from the Reputation tour, which was the giant inflatable snake that she had. I, again, wasn't on any of the tours, but I think that that would be really, really cute. Everyone knows like the snake symbolism is so important in the Reputation era, and I think going as a snake would be excellent. And then the other one I'm putting in here because I dressed as it for Halloween one year in college, which is Zombie Taylor Swift from the Look What You Made Me Do music video. This is really easy. I threw this together so last minute and it turned out. I made a little sign. I had a blue dress. I did zombie makeup. So easy, so iconic, so fun to do. My 4 songs from Reputation that I would love to have on the set list would be Look What You Made Me Do. That song makes me want to light shit on fire. I love that song. This Is Why We Can't Have Nice Things. Hearing that live, I will snap my own neck. Gorgeous. Oh my God. Would be so fun to hear. And Getaway Car. I have to listen to Getaway Car! I have to hear it live. I'm sorry. Alrighty, we're entering our Lover era. This era is all about heart and love motifs. It's about tie-dye. It's about queer symbolism. It's about gold glitter. It's about pink and blue everywhere. It's about rainbows everywhere. Lots of soft feminine outfits. Also, it had a more 60s influence than our other eras. Sadly, we didn't get a full tour from this era, but we do have some good performances and some great music video looks. I think the You Need to Calm Down, like pink coat thing would be excellent. I think going as Hamburger and Fries would be excellent. I think the tie-dye fringe look would be so good. I mean, there's so many good Taylor Swift looks from the Lover era, and it's very easy to recreate anything from the Lover era. If it's rainbow and sequin, awesome. If it's pink and blue and sequin, great. That's all you need to know about the Lover era. I think it would be so funny to go as the Man from the Man music video, which is Taylor Swift dressed in men's prosthetics and stuff, and doing his like really tacky like Versace shirt and white jeans look with like a fake bottle of champagne. It's such an empowering song, and like putting on fake facial hair, I think that would be really, really funny to do at the ERAS tour. And the second one, I'm not even to explain to you guys because no, if you are choosing not to see it, if you don't believe it, but I would go as the Bi Flag if you want to represent the Lover era. Pink, purple, blue. Give me that blue and that purple pink sky. This color scheme is very, very popular in this era, and yeah. If you guys want to deny queer history, that's on you, but I'm not doing that here. And that would be so easy to recreate, like blue, purple, pink. Literally just go as the Bi Flag. My 4 songs from the Lover era that I would love to hear on the set list would be Cruel Summer, obviously, The Man, I love that song. It'd be so fun to sing out loud. Cornelia Street, come on, I need to hear Cornelia Street. And then this one you guys are gonna hate me for, but it came out on my 23rd birthday. It is a birthday gift to me from Miss Taylor Swift herself, so I'm trying to hear me. That song came out on my birthday, and I was just like, I know I tend to make it about me. Like, this song I love it. I was like, thank you, Taylor. I loved it. So I don't want to hear it. I want to hear that. I don't want to hear it from you guys in the comments. I want to hear it from Taylor at the show. Okay, we're getting into Folklore. I'm wearing my Folklore cardigan. Folklore is in my like top 5 favorite albums. It like blew my mind when she dropped it. It's very gray, white, light green, light blue, cottagecore vibes, very autumnal, cozy, coastal grandmother, minimal makeup with natural curls. Sadly, we were in quarantine during this time, so we don't have a ton of performance looks or award show looks or even touring looks, just because that didn't happen that much. But we did have a couple music videos. So there's the cardigan music video. Obviously, we have a Taylor Swift cardigan. You should wear it to the ERAS tour. And this era also blended into Evermore, which we will get to. So those two eras are a little bit shorter, and they were both in quarantine, so we don't quite have as much material to work with. So I think instead of going after like a tour look, I think if you're going with a couple of friends, going as the Betty, August, and James trio from the Folklore album. She has a song called Betty and August, and James is a reference name. And so I imagine James as like kind of art boy, kind of academia, kind of skater boy, because he did go on a skateboard. And then like Betty, like cardigan, lighter colors, kind of looser, more covered up. And then August, kind of like fun, beachy, summery, maybe a little more Scandi. You guys know what I'm talking about. And so I think going as Betty, James, and August would be so fun. And I would love to see people's versions of like what they think Betty, James, and August look like. So I think that'd be a really fun trio look, plus super easy to do because it's kind of just using your own imagination. And you could just put like name tags like Betty, James, August, you know? And then another look I think would be really cute for the ERAS tour if you want to do Folklore is to do the long pond sessions. And so the long flannel dress, the like the brown Oxfords, the curls, have little like headphones and stuff. I think that would be really, really cute, especially if you're someone that wears headphones to concerts because they're too loud. I would do the long pond sessions. So then you just like, oh, I'm referencing this, but really you're just protecting your ears. My 4 songs that I need to hear at the ERAS tour from Folklore are going to be Betty and August. August is, I keep saying this, but like August is literally one of my favorite songs. Betty, I love pop era Taylor, but because I'm like an OG stan, I love acoustic-y Taylor. And so when I heard Folklore, I was like, my girl's back. And that harmonica in Betty, I was like, this is country. Like, yes, I loved it. I would also love to hear Mirror Ball. I think it's just such a beautiful song. It's a little bit sad and slow, but I just still think it would be really fun to listen to. And then this one, and again, I know I keep saying this, but this is one of my favorite songs from Folklore, which is Illicit Affairs. That bridge, don't call me kid, don't call me baby. Like, oh my God, I would love it. All right, Miss Evermore, the Forgotten Sister album of Folklore. This is a much more like brown, hunter green, gold burnt, like autumnal colors. This is also our shortest era, so we really don't have a lot of looks from this era. It's very wintry fall vibes, dark academia, plaid, coats, sweaters, Oxfords, natural waved hair. We do have the Willow music video, the Grammy performance, and the whole like bear profile picture thing. So we have a couple of looks from that era, but again, quarantina, so we didn't get a lot of like public appearances. My 2 Evermore looks, don't tell me that I'm cutting Evermore short, that I'm not talking about it that much, because there's literally just not much to talk about, okay? Shut up, Evermore stans. Oh my God. Anyway. So one, I would go as Gold Rush, which is one of the songs off Evermore. You could go as like Miners from the Gold Rush. No one thinks that's funny. Or you could wear all gold and have like a stopwatch, Gold Rush, and wear sneakers, Gold Rush. Stupid, I know. If you like stupid costumes, go check out my Halloween videos. My other Evermore era costume for the tour would be doing like no body, no crime. So doing like police tape, wearing a dress with bloodstains on it, having boat keys because she got her boating license when she was 16, cleaning products because she knows how to cover up a scene. Obviously don't bring these to the concert, but like picture wise, or like, I don't know, make little cutouts or stickers. That's always fun. Like just like miniature version so people get it. But that would be really easy, and like that's such a good song. And obviously No Body No Crime is going to be on my set list, dream set list for Evermore. Great song, and I feel like it would be really fun to sing with a crowd. Gold Rush, because I also really, really love that song and would love to sing with a crowd. And then the 2 bonus tracks, Right Where You Left Me and It's Time to Go. I think hearing like He's Got My Past, Frozen Behind Glass, and I've Got Me live with all other Swifties, I'm gonna actually like rip my jaw down. I'm gonna be so, oh my God. I'm not gonna survive the ERAS tour. Can I just tell you? This is like 17 years of pent up super fan that's going to the ERAS tour. And I have like front row seats. I think doing anything with the Evermore coat and the classic braid, perfect. If you just have a plaid coat and a classic braid, great, you're Evermore. And we have made it to our last album, which is Midnights. I friggin' love Midnights, you guys. Oh, it immediately rose to like my top 5. I have a whole video on a guide to your Midnights era if you want to go check it out. But it's a lot of jewel tones, midnight blue, gold, silver, and it's very 70s and the duality of the 70s. So you get the burnt oranges, mustard, muted brown tones that was really popular in the 70s, and you get the Studio 54 sparkly disco craziness of the 70s. So that's kind of what we're working with the Midnights era. Lots of stripes and polos, bell bottoms, cords, glitter sparkle nightwear, glittery makeup. The album art, there are so many good looks. The music videos, Bejeweled, Lavender Haze, Antihero. Like, you have so many good looks from those 3 music videos, as well as any Midnight's Mayhem with Me looks. Like, it really, really good. Taylor's much more in the public eye. It's worlds opened up and stuff like that. So we get a lot more public appearances and looks for the Midnight's era. So one of my costumes is very simple and stupid. Last minute costume. Get a maroon shirt, put It Was on it. So Scarlet, it was maroon. Dumb but easy. That's if you're like going with a boyfriend and he needs like a costume or something. The other one is a reference to the behind the scenes video for Lavender Haze, where she talks about how she has to take off her coat because she doesn't want to crawl backwards in it because she'll look like a blue bear.
This crawling is giving blue bear.
I think going as a blue bear. So like making like little DIY bear earrings, having like a blue coat, like bear makeup, like going as blue bear. It just shows that you're like paying attention. I know, I like inside jokes. I'm going to a concert that's gonna have like 30,000 Swifties there, so I want like inside jokes, if that makes sense. And then my 4 songs from the Midnights album that I am dying to hear. Maroon. Oh my God, I love that song. Would've, could've, should've, obviously. Paris, literally one of my favorite songs on the album. And You're on Your Own, Kid. Obviously. Oh my God, it's so good. Honorable mention to Long Live, because I know that's a very, very special song to Swifties. So I didn't put it in my Speak Now set list, but I would like to hear it because it is a song for the Swifties and for the supporters through all these years. And I think it's very appropriate to play at the ERAS tour. After much deliberation, I decided that even though Maroon is my favorite song off of Midnights, that I'm gonna put Karma in there on Dream set list, because Karma is a better song to hear like live and on tour. It's such a powerful song for a stadium, so I'll take one for the team. So thank you guys so much for sticking by me with this video. I hope you enjoyed. I'm making my friendship bracelets for the tour. I'm picking out my outfit. I'm going as debut era. I'm not gonna tell you guys my costume yet, but I'm so excited. And let me know if you're also going to the ERAS tour and what's on your dream set list. If there's any songs that I missed that you think is criminal that I missed, let me know. And remember to look for these things in your own closet, then borrow from a friend, then try to shop secondhand. It's very, very simple. Very, very simple. And subscribe to my channel because I post videos every Thursday. Give this video a thumbs up, all of that jazz. And follow me on TikTok and Instagram because I post content there almost every single day. And with that, have a happy, happy day. Goodbye.